Here we go. Right, good morning vlog. This is going to be a bit more different than usual. It's currently 12 on the 18th of February 2025. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm not going to... In fact, no, I will give you a bit of a backstory so you understand what's going on, what I'm about to talk about, what I'm found out or potentially finding out. So 7 months ago, before I flew out to Australia with Charlotte, I started having these headaches just constantly going on for about a month. Didn't think much of it and went to many doctors because they were like saying it was this, then it was that, then it was this, then it was that. Anyway, long story short, one eventually requested me to go for an MRI. So I went and had an MRI done. They found a pineal cyst on my brain, which is, I know that sounds scary. That's nothing to worry about. Pineal cyst is the most common, or one of the most common type of cysts. It's found in most, not most, but a lot of your guys' brains who are actually watching. You just won't know because you've not had a brain scan done. It shows up on 1 to 4% of brain scans done, and then later on, once people passed away and the bodies are checked and whatnot, if that was the word post-mortem, whatever it is, it shows up on 15 to 25% of people, so it's quite common. So anyway, all they requested me to do was to go to Australia, live my life, and in 6 to 12 months later get another MRI just to make sure that it's, you know, stayed relatively the same size. So I've been out in Australia and the past 4 or 5 weeks I've been having these really sharp shooting pains just down the side of my left side of my head, couldn't talk, left side of my head. So I was like, do you know what, I'm due another MRI anyway. Haven't had any issues with my head since coming to Australia. I think it was more stress related, the headaches. But this was a bit different, it was like a lightning bolt of pain. Went to my GP in Australia. We went in, explained about having a pineal cyst, said I needed a repeat scan, yada yada yada. He booked me in. I went for my scan on the 12th of February, which was 6 days ago. Had my MRI done. Basically got my results back, or, you know, Charlotte's here. I'm just explaining the MRI results, just going into detail about, I've not said anything yet. So went into the GP yesterday to just go and discuss the findings, you know, see if it's the cyst is the same and I can be on my way. So we're about to leave for hit the road for Perth. Anyway, to my surprise, they found a lesion in the back right side of my head, here, my cerebellum. So you can imagine that was a bit of a shock to the system because I just thought they were going to find the pineal cyst, which is the centre of my brain, like here, little did it. Causes no issues, but they found a lesion on the back right of my cerebellum, and on the report it said it could be something called an AV malformation, but it doesn't have the typical factors of it being an AV malformation, so they can't rule out basically a really aggressive like cancer or just a low grade glioma, which is also another type of tumour. Now obviously this is from a GP. I've been referred to go speak to a specialist, so me and Charlotte have been on the phone to so many different specialists in Sydney trying to get seen so I can find out if, you know, I'm just trying to, and again this might seem mental, Charlotte's different, I'm not, sorry, no, we're different. I'm saying my mindset, obviously I'm trying to
Charlotte's different.
You are different, is I'm trying to prepare myself for worst case scenario. I know it's like a really morbid way of looking at it, but on the scan, the thing that we want it to be the AV malformation, it does say on the report that it doesn't have the typical factors of that. Doesn't mean it can't be that, with fingers crossed that it is that. So it's looking more like a tumour of some sort. We don't know if it's an aggressive, low grade, whatever. This is why I'm speaking to a specialist. So that's booked in for Friday. I just thought I'd sit down, explain it to you, because obviously it's something we're documenting our life, and if we're at home we're not going to have anything to post. So, and there'll be other people out there going through, well, if I do need treatment or whatever, there'll be other people out there, I don't know, possibly in the same scenario as what I'm in right now, where they're a bit worried, a bit scared, a bit on edge, like what's going on. 9 times out of 10 you've got nothing to worry about, and do you know, if it is a tumour of some sort, then you just crack on with it. You know, life goes on, you get the treatment. And you know, even if worst case scenario, it's scary to say out loud, but say worst case scenario, there's nothing I can do about it. If it is a tumour, then you deal with it.
It's quite good having these vlogs that we can speak to, because not necessarily we'll publish it or post these videos, it's just good to have
those.
We're like rationalising everything, if that makes sense. We're just like talking through things, whether it'll get posted or not, that's another story. But at the moment we're just using, it's me, Sam and the camera. No one else really knows what's going on.
No one knows anything. I spoke to Mum and Dad briefly. Charlotte's parents know.
That's it. Friends or family.
Yeah, no friends or family. You guys who are watching back home, none of you know yet. If you probably will never find out.
And my best friends are all trying to like text me and like make plans, or like I don't know, just chat and stuff. But honestly, right now we can't. Think or do about.
Yeah, it's a bit hard. Yesterday,
brains are just scrambled.
Yesterday, especially when I found out from the doctor, that yesterday was probably one of the hardest days we've had as a couple since Quinn here, because obviously you can imagine is I've gone like that, like a roller coaster of emotions. 1 minute I'm laughing and I'm joking and I'm like, because you do, if you don't laugh you'll cry, and the next minute because I'm not laughing you're crying, and like I said, do you know what, if it is cancer, that horrible word cancer, if it's a tumour, if it's treatable, if it's not treatable, then you crack on with it, and this will be good. What I was getting at earlier is maybe there's other people going through a similar thing that no one knows about. Maybe there's some random person out there that watches this one day and it makes him feel at ease. What I can say, I'll try to say is, without getting like emotional, is God, you back home, I just want to say this to like anyone. I don't know, this is like a travel account, so obviously you're going to hear me say travel as far as you can.
We're literally on the campsite right now.
But yeah, we literally booked in our first campsite just because we want a bit of, normality, a bit of a base, nice shower, we've got washing sink stuff. But basically one point is what I'm trying to say to you that's watching back home is, if you literally, whilst you're young or old, honest to God, there might be some 80-year-old out there that's watching this and thinking, oh, I wish I did that. You still have time. Everyone has time. One thing on the vlog, I'm saying, some of you that know Charlotte personally will know that her mum's had breast cancer. Bless her. She's been an absolute superstar. Going through all that and whatnot. We've had family members. I've had my granddad, that recently passed. He fought cancer for years and years and years. He smashed it. Especially Charlotte, obviously. With her mum being the superstar that she is. Her and her family, her and her dad.
I haven't actually addressed anything about Mum on YouTube just because I couldn't speak about it. So I came home from Australia last year. Australia Travel Vlogs 2024.
When Charlotte was in the gap year.
No, sorry, 23.
No, just holiday. Not even gap year, really. You're just on holiday.
Yeah, I was just on holiday.
Sorry, yeah.
And I came home to my mum being diagnosed with breast cancer. We then had a year battle, and my mum is still having like checkups and tests, but she's better and she's absolutely smashing it, and she's a superstar.
Martine Berry is an absolute superstar, superhero.
That's why I didn't have many vlogs last year. It was during my 3rd year of uni, so I had my dissertation, but I was back and forth from Newcastle to home because my mum was undergoing treatment for breast cancer. She had multiple operations, chemotherapy and radiotherapy. And then the day I graduated, I didn't know if she was going to be, was my 21st birthday. I didn't know if she'd be able to come because of treatment, but she finished her treatment the day before and she made it up to Newcastle. So, and then a few days later, me and Sam flew to Australia, and now we're here. That was in July, and now it's February.
7 months ago.
Yeah. So me and Sam have been in Australia now for 7 months, but Mum, my granddad, my grandma, Sam's granddad, and many other family and family friends. Cancer's really hit us as a couple, and we just need...
It's very close to home.
Yeah.
And obviously when you don't expect going back to what I was originally saying, is going back to.
But we're saying all this, it literally might not be, but we're just worried about Friday because we know
like I said,
what
I'm booked in Friday, seeing a specialist, but we're saying this now because I want to keep it as raw and as real as it can get, because I want everyone back home to know that I'm still, if it is cancer, if I've got cancer here, or a tumour or whatever, I am still the exact same bouncy, gobby, laughy, jokey, energetic weirdo that I was 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years ago. Like I don't feel different. It's just it popped up on a scan out of nowhere. It's like poof, and now it's there, and it's like, yeah. But going back to what I was originally saying, every time I talk about what I want to say, I keep choking up. The main point is like I've said this earlier. If you want to go somewhere, do it. If you want to travel as far as you can go, like genuinely, we are as far out as you can go. We are the furthest away from home. But there's always a flight back. Like I said, if I end up finding out on Friday that I have this lesion, is a tumour or a cancer or whatever,
we'll sell the van.
Literally, you just need to know if you ever need to go home, whether it be for yourself or it be for family member, friends, whoever, you are literally one flight ticket home. You're never that far away. You just travel as far as you can go, meet new people, dance, laugh, joke, smile. And it's also like video. Like I know I don't post on my TikTok anymore. That's because my phone's broke. If I could show you my phone, I would. My front camera doesn't work. My flashlight doesn't now work. It is destroyed. If I had the money, I'd go and buy treat myself to a new phone. But I'd rather go and travel and whatnot first. But my point is, if you want to upload anything, you want to post anything, you want to reach an audience, you want to connect with new people, you want to get like-minded people, don't be afraid to just get a camera in front of you. Like I am literally in the middle of Australia, not middle of Australia, I'm not in the middle of Australia at all, but my point is, like, I'm in a campsite, people walking past me 24/7, I've got people parked there, and I don't care about anyone walking past listening. I'm not embarrassed, I'm not bothered that I'm sat in front of a camera. It's not every day you see people with the camera talking to my list. I'm not bothered. Just do what makes you happy. Do stuff that fills you with joy. Travel as far and as wide as you can go. Meet as many people as you can. Like I said, smile, laugh, dance, run, swim, jump out plane for all I care. Do anything that makes your heart full. I won't be doing that because I'm too scared, but Charlotte has done before. I'll do it at some point. I don't want to turn into some like motivational speaker just because I've had a bit of a scare yesterday. I said this to Charlotte, because it put fear of God in me, is when I sat in front of the GP and I saw my results, saw the little lesion at the back of my head on my scan, and he said it could be potentially cancerous, and it's looking that way. What do you call it? Oh, I've just had an ant go inside my water bowl. It's like sticking a bloody kick up the arse, and I've just realised there's so much I want to do. I want to run as far as I can run. I want to push myself. I want to go see the most beautiful places. I want to go maybe potentially jump out of a plane, go see these beautiful places, go do whatever. So yeah, that I think for me is the first video that I'm going to make on it. I'll probably update you on Friday. Booked in at 9:30 to go talk to a specialist, so I'll talk to a specialist then. For the next few days, me and Charlotte are going to go to the Blue Mountains tomorrow. Yeah. We're going to go enjoy ourselves just in case, because obviously if I do find out we've got a tumour or whatever, or cancer, then I will be flying home. So before I go home, the one place I've wanted to take Charlotte this entire time is to the Blue Mountains. So we're going to take her there tomorrow. That'll be in a separate vlog.
All we can hear in the background is this.
No, they can hear me. Don't say all this has been a waste. Yeah. Well, laugh at, make crap jokes. Still, I'm a gobshite. Still the same person. Yeah, nothing's changed. Nothing will change. But yeah, that's the update for now. Yeah, I just wanna document it. Me and Charlotte.
Hello.
Are just, where are we?
We're in
North Ryde.
Yeah.
We're in a place called North Ryde.
Just outside of Sydney.
Just outside the city of Sydney. Just over the bridge. I think it's the closest campsite actually to the city centre. Anyway, we're staying here overnight. We're going to go to the Blue Mountains tomorrow.
We are.
Charlotte's not been here. I have quite a few times with the lads and with my family when I came over as a kid. So I'm really excited to show Charlotte. We've actually set the camper behind us. It's the first time we've come to a campsite, put the awning up, got the tables out, yada yada yada. Let me just turn you around so you can see what we're working with. So this is what we're working with. Look at this. How cool is this? Look at Charlotte. The boxes. Did you ever tell them what was in that black box?
Maybe not.
So this black box just on top. I don't know if we ever mentioned, but we never said on the on video what it was. And we were like, oh, we don't know. We've not opened it. I climbed on top of the roof the other week and basically discovered it's got a snorkeling kit on it, a fan. What else does it have in it, Charlotte? Snorkeling kit, fan.
That fan was the main thing.
Oh, the fan was the main thing. Obviously, because of how hot Australia is, sometimes in the morning you get woke up to how hot it is. But having that fan, we plug it in our battery pack. Except from last night, we're underneath some trees. Look, underneath, we're in some shade, so it's freezing this morning. But it's quite nice because obviously, you know, I quite like a good cuddle in bed and a bit of a snuggle. And Charlotte, she was like, it's too hot, it's too hot. But this morning she was like, no, come on, come on. Tell you what, just come here. Look who's right next to my kettle. This little fella. Excuse me, mate, I need to make a cuppa. Anyway. Oh, rudely interrupt. I'm sorry, pal. Excuse me. Thank you. Sorry. Yep, sorry, mate. Anyway, let's make a cuppa. Yeah, like I was saying, tomorrow is Blue Mountains Day. I'm so excited. I know I've said it a million times. One of my favourite places in Australia. I just love to show Charlotte it because I think it's gorgeous. When there was a kid, I got some really nice family photos up there that are now all over my house. Look at this fella. You're a bit nosy, aren't you? Uh-oh. Look at him. Oh God, you're a bloody funny looking fella. And yeah, sorry Charlotte when you're editing this. I'm not used to this. Vlogging Palaki. And then once we're done the Blue Mountains, hopefully we're going to do them over a day or two. And then come Friday, we're going to hopefully, fingers crossed, hit the road. Yeah, drive around to Perth and go on bloody adventure, see all the beaches and stuff. Little does anyone know that bloody might be going home. Hey, jokes, it's not funny. It's not funny. I guess you can put this in the vlog if we're actually going home. But I don't want to say it yet. So we're not going home. We're not going home. We're travelling in Australia.
Mum, say hi to the vlog.
Yeah, Martin, Mary on the phone. Smile, come forward and smile.
Close your eyes.
You close, keep close, keep. Good morning vlog, or good afternoon, good evening, wherever the hell you're watching this. Hello. So I can't remember where I left off last time I vlogged, so I'll give you a quick where we are. Don't know what that was. Anyway, so me and Charlotte, we had planned, we had said maybe possibly Blue Mountains today or yesterday, but I was a bit ill unfortunately, so we postponed that and we're moving it to moving it to Friday. Which is tomorrow or maybe the day after, we'll see. Anyway,
Just had a few nights on the campsite.
Just had a few nights on the campsites just to regen. Charlotte's here, look at Charlotte. Hold on, let Charlotte give you a proper hello and what she looks like, hold on.
Hi vlog.
Let me have a look at her. What do we think of her outfit on a rating of 1 to 10? What are we giving her?
And do you like my socks? Oh no, like my socks. Mum and Dad got me them for Christmas.
So I'm going to start off the ratings, or rankings, whatever you call it, and I'm going to give it a solid, maybe 9. So Charlotte's nice.
It's actually not cold. I just don't want to get chewed. You're missing my half my head. I just don't want to get chewed to death. So I'm wrapped up. So I've tucked my top in and I've tucked my socks in because yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So that's Charlotte's outfit of the evening. and the van are very much similar. I'm literally just in my walking gear from back in the UK, my walking pants, walking top, and that is it, and a load of Mozzie spray. Yeah, anyway, this is base camp again for the night. We've got, I'll spin you around so you can see. So we've got a Mozzie candle as per usual, normal candle because who doesn't like smellies. A few beers on the go because why not? Charlotte getting ready, we're about to play some Uno, maybe some Scrabble.
Scrabble.
Charlotte wants to play Scrabble, but I'm not the biggest fan. I'll give it a go. I've never been a big fan. So let me show you what Martin and Ian got us hold on. What did mum and dad get us? Joking, that's a joke, that's a joke. So Martin and Ian's got us a Scrabble set.
You actually don't know what it is.
No, they got us a Scrabble set.
Scrabble.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Hold on, let me turn around, I can't see. No, Martin and Ian, if you're watching, Carson knew what you got. It's just a joke, you know.
Yeah,
just to make Charlotte laugh. Oh, but not a guessing game.
I just love making it laugh.
Apparently, Charlotte says you can play like this, where it's not. No. Anyway, we'll figure it out. So Martin and Ian's got us a Scrabble set. I've never, in all honesty, I've never been the greatest fan of Scrabble. I love the fact that Martin and Ian got us this, and obviously I'm going to give it a crack. And when I'm playing with Charlotte, it'll be good fun. Hello vlog, so me and Charlotte have been playing Scrabble, our first and only game, because I think we're going to go to bed after this. We're just playing here.
Gator.
So we've been, look at this, we've been using this online thing to be able to tell if like it's acceptable, and it'll say yes or no. So, hold on, Charlotte might just be winning here actually. I don't know.
Oh my god, rare. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on a double word, so that's 12. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 16, which means 16. Oh, bollocks. I'm 1 point off him. He's still winning, but I'm closer. Rare. I could add a H. Raw.
Boom. Right. Yo guys. Bit of a different one. What you call it? Me and Charlotte, well more me, need to talk to. For you guys back home, family, friends, some of you may already know, some of you don't know. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Is me and Charlotte are flying back home to Australia due to me having a brain tumour, which is a bit mad for me to obviously say out loud, a bit surreal almost. I'm still a bit shell shocked, whatever the word is. Didn't expect it. But yeah, me and Charlotte, if you can tell, I don't know if you can see around me in the camper at the minute, it's quite messy. We're just trying to sort it out, organise it, and try and get it sold within the next 24 hours. I don't know when this video will go out. I'm guessing it's going to be when we're back in the UK. But no, I'm not guessing it will be. Charlotte's here with me, by the way.
Hi guys.
Just over there. It's not sunk in. I only got the had a one-to-one with the neurosurgeon this morning, so I've not actually had time to reflect. So this is really weird for me because I've not let it sink in, and now I'm saying it out loud. It's quite real. Sorry. Yeah, now I'm saying it out loud in front of a camera. It's suddenly real, and it's not like a bad dream or whatever. We're both okay. In myself right now, I still feel like the exact same Sam Pinder from 2 days ago, 20 days ago, 2 months, 2 years ago. It doesn't matter. I'm still the same. Well, I know I don't look it right now, but same happy, smiley, jumpy.
I just don't understand. It doesn't make any fucking
sense. I'm still the same happy, jumpy, gobshite, muppet that I've always been. Nothing has changed. And it's been a bit up and down. I went into the A&E yesterday because I woke up with pounding, excruciating head pain. I don't know if it's due to just stress and being anxious about getting my actual results, with someone explain it to me, or just pounding headaches, blindness in my right eye. Basically, almost like similar to a migraine, but like super intense headaches, whatnot. Anyway, I called the neurosurgeon that's booked in to see, because I had to see him for my results, because obviously when you have a lesion pop up out of nowhere, you need to discuss it. And I asked for a bit of advice because I wasn't due to see him till this morning. and he said go straight to A&E, so I did. They did a CT scan whilst I was there, and again, found nothing on the scan. Nothing. Other than the pineal cyst, nothing. So again, I was like, oh, that's weird. I've had an MRI saying one thing, and then a CT after. It's all with IV fluid, I think they call it. Stuff that just, you know, shows if there's a tumour there, and the CT showed nothing. And I was like, oh, and the doctor, the radiologist, said it was artifact, which means it ceases to exist. It doesn't exist. It was almost like not a shadow, or basically a shadow. An illusion based on the scan, like it shouldn't have been there, like it's not there in my head. So obviously you can imagine yesterday, for the first day out of 3 days, I was ecstatic, like full of joy, being shot. I had a great night last night playing Scrabble, having a few beers. Felt normal for the first day in like the past 5. I was like normal, feeling yes, you know, it's nothing to worry about, you know, close call, but no. Anyway, still advised me to go to the neurosurgeon today, so I went in, me and Charlotte, genuinely expecting nothing. The little bit in the back of my head still was a bit worried, but the majority of me was like, oh, we'd be fine. Anyway, we went in, we sat down with the doctor. Long story short, was he is 80% certain it is a low-grade glioma, which, for you guys back home that don't know, that it is a terminal illness. I'm sorry, it's just, again, guys, you won't have a clue, but when I'm here, I've not been fine all day. I've been raging, and then normal, and then numb, and raging, and numb, and then laughing, and I've not really been able to actually process what's going on until when I talk to a camera and it comes out, and I'm like, ah, shit, this is happening. Varies, life expectancy between 10 to 30 years. But we can't dwell on that. It doesn't matter how much time. I could live for 100 years, or I could live for 6 months. It doesn't matter, as long as I'm happy and I do what makes me smile and what I find fun. That's all that matters. There's like there's a slim chance, 10% chance that it may just be some sort of, really, his words, weird infection. He's not sure what would cause that infection, but he's like maybe COVID or something. Yeah, I asked him how, you know, likely is that, and he was like, I don't know, meaning he didn't fill me with confidence. And then the other 10%,
inflammation.
Inflammation, that will cause inflammation. And then the other 10% would be a high-grade glioma, which is obviously the more serious one. That's the one where the life expectancy is 12 to 18 months. Now, like I said, you guys, this sounds petrifying. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen in an hour, for God's sake. Like, the weather's, you know, thought it was sunny all day. Me and Charlotte were just packing our stuff up, getting ready to sell the van and go home, and it started raining. We didn't think it was going to be raining. Yada, yada, yada. Point is you take everything as it comes, whatever the outcome is, and whether it be on a timestamp or not. All I know is whatever I've got left, which is a bloody long time. Like, it feels like it. Look at me. Do I look ill? No. Okay, no. Is whatever time I've got left, which can be 100 years, it can be 10, it can be 15, it can be 1, for God's sake. I don't care. It can be a month. I do not care. All I know is this period that I've got, I'm going to smash it out the park, alright? So, yeah. Whilst it's sad, and it's a bit weird to announce it, or especially this, I've never done this in my life, to announce something so life-changing, detrimental, an absolute curveball. Like, it's a massive curveball. But I just want all of you to know watching, I am still the exact same person. All you lot in Australia that met me and I talk to on a daily basis, I have not changed ever since I met you, and I was out partying, drinking, swimming, running, playing football, making really crap jokes around the bloody dinner table, or whatever it may be. Nothing's changed. I'm still the exact same. I feel the exact same. There's not a bit of me. I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. Whatever happens, happens, okay? All I know, I'll smash it out the park like I always do. Or at least I try to anyway, even if it's not always frigging perfect to try. And yeah. Like, yeah, I love you all. Family. I'll probably be seeing you well before this vlog comes out. This will probably come out, I'm guessing, in maybe 5, 6, 7 days, maybe longer. I don't know. It depends it all depends on what happens when I go back to the UK, because I don't know how I'm going to go about this. You know, having this news, passing it on to my GP, dealing with it, then... Oh, I don't know, it's going to be a long process. It's going to be one that's not going to be so fun during, you know, the actual nitty-gritty bit of it. But in the end, it'll all be worth it when I'm happy, dancing, watching some sunset on some coast somewhere, whether it be in the UK, down in a beautiful place like Cornwall, or over the mountains in the Lake District, or even over the beautiful hills in Ramy. Okay, it doesn't matter. Oh, do you know what, if it's in Europe, South America, Australia, Asia, friggin' America, Canada, anywhere, just all I know is I'm not done travelling yet, okay? So I love all of you so much. For the rest of you, my best mates, my brothers, best mates, brother, same things, and my actual brother obviously, and the rest of my family, Nanny, Nana, Auntie Ali, Auntie Keely, Uncle Darryl, fucking hell, sorry I can't talk, Auntie Kaz, Uncle Glenn, both Glens, cousins, Rye, OJ, Odge. I don't know if you little fellas are watching, you're not so little anymore, but George and Finn, I don't know if you're watching, mate, but I love you both. I love all of you, like everyone that I've just said. Again, I'm so sorry for not telling you all. Didn't want to worry you. It's going to be a bit of a shell shock, it's going to be a bit shit, but we'll get through it, we'll smash it like we always do. We smash everything, me and Charl. We're a team. There's no more Australia content coming, which I know a lot of you are gutted about because you used to enjoy, or you still enjoy, sorry, mine and Charlotte's vlogs, mainly Charlotte. Charlotte's the star of the show, not me. I just like to latch on and pretend that I'm part of it. That's the update. I'm sorry that it's not a video that you usually all click onto Charlotte's account and it's like her being the smiley lovey-dovey, which she always is. She's a frigging superstar, that girl. But it is what it is. Yeah, we'll crack on as usual, smash out the park, and we'll see you in the next one, I guess. Yeah, I love you all. See you in a bit. You go, it's going. It's going, girl. Do it again, do it again, do it again.
Oh my god. Good morning, guys. This might be our last morning in Hunter. This is the campsite we're on. I don't know if we've really showed you. So nice. It's 8 o'clock. I've been awake since 6 because, as you can imagine, my brain just won't turn off. And we're meeting Kia, who's buying the VanLifers. We're meeting her at 10 today. Hopefully the payment will go through and we can get on the flight home this evening. If not, I don't even know if what. I'm a bit stressed. But that is the plan. I'm going to go for a shower and we're going to get this van ready to give to its new owners. I really hope the money goes through. I just want to get on a plane home now, I'm not going to lie. But we're in good spirits and we're in good spirits. Just for the vlog. Everyone say one goodbye, last goodbye to Hunter.
I'm just doing one last shake of Hunter before we go. Bing bang bosh. Shot.
I know. Happy travels.
Travel safer. Oh, that's good. Right,
But
bing
it
bang
broke.
bosh, bing bang bish bash bosh. Let's grab our bits.
Kia, do you want to say hi to the vlog?
Hi.
Kia's bought the van. And the payment's gone through. Let's go home. And your socks. Oh, Hunter. Oh my god, this is so sad. Makes you feel heartbroken. When we come back. Oh, Kia, it's so lovely to meet you. Definitely, we will. Thank you so much.
I've safe travels, I'll see you in a bit.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Bye, Hunter. We love you.
wow. And she's off.
And she's off. She's lovely. Bye, Kia.
Oh, bless, she's so nice.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's start sorting our stuff out.
Hi guys. It's I don't even know what I filmed, but me and Sam stayed in the hotel last. We're in the hotel now. Why are you looking at me like that for?
I'm just looking at you because I'm smiling down at you. I don't know what the fuck I just said. Good morning, you beautiful people. Me and Charlotte are staying in the hotel just next to the airport, the Holiday Inn in Sydney Airport. We've booked a flight for this evening. For what time do we fly?
20 to 10.
So we fly at 20 to 10 this evening. We're flying to Doha with Qatar, from Doha to Paris, also with Qatar. And then we've got a flight with EasyJet from Paris to Manchester.
It's only £650 and the others were all like £1,000,
Yeah.
so we
Takes
only
us-
wanted to do one flight, so we're going.
Yeah, it takes us 30 hours to get home, which the quickest you can get home, by the way, is 24 hours. So for the sake of 6 hours, which is nothing in the grand scheme of
In
things,
thousands of
and
pounds.
saving about £1,000, we're gonna do this. We've got up. What time is it now? It is.
Hold it.
Is 5 to 9 in the morning. Breakfast ends at 9:30, so we're gonna have to move soon. We're gonna have breakfast in the hotel. See if we can have a late checkout because our flight's not till this evening. And then yeah, we'll go to the airport and we'll see you in the airport, I guess. Obviously, you can imagine we're both very sad to be going home. None of us want to go home. Obviously, the reason for going home as well is a bit horrible. And again, I said this a million one times. In myself, I'm absolutely perfectly fine. And again, it's not 100% confirmed yet, even though there's a tiny, only a tiny chance that it might not be a brain tumour.
It might be, it might not be.
There's still hope. So we'll find out when we go home. Take every day as it comes. But yeah, I love you all. And we'll see you in the airport.
Also,
Oh, we'll see you at Brekkie actually. Show them Brekkie.
Holiday, I booked it with my points and they've just charged me $100, so
We're gonna go.
We're going to get that back.
We're gonna go. Anyway, yeah, love you all. See you at Brekkie. Alright, let's go. Oh,
we're off.
boom!
7 months in Australia.
Completed it, mate.
Well, we didn't really.
Just like we can't complete a handshake, a high five, or a sentence. Right, try it again.
Right.
Completed it, mate.
We didn't complete it.
We've
though.
not completed it. We're going to come back to complete it at some point. And if not, Charl will complete it by herself.
Oh, me!
Joking, we're going back together. Oh, we've got to get. Oh, we're going for that because no, it's
Of
my
course,
way.
it's not funny.
No, it's my way of coping. Ah. So guys, we're off. Right guys, me and Charlotte have done 7 months in Australia. We've not completed it. But we're gonna come back to complete it. High five.
Oh god, no, just one. Up top. Oh!
Boom. Wait, let me do it.
Oh!
Oh,
Wait,
right,
again.
Come on, we're gonna get a charge. 3, 2, look.
Oh! Ah!
Right, come on, we need
Right.
No. How are we feeling? can't change it. Not yet, anyway, yeah. But yeah.
I don't know what YouTube video this is going in. I don't know anything. Sam's in the back talking to all of his friends and family. But basically, there's nothing wrong with Sam. Like, nothing's like evident on his scan from the UK. So this whole vlog or video, I think this is going to just be a video of why we came here home and why we're going to be going back, because we are going back to Australia and Sam's not poorly. I'm currently dog sitting with Sam and we're going back to Australia soon. I don't know how soon, probably months, but...
Hello!
Hello!
So, me and Charlotte just sat here right now, going through the video, editing it, looking through it. I was going to say, apologies it's longer than usual. I was going to say, we've tried to keep it as raw and as real as we can, is showing everything that we went through. As you can probably see, our emotions, as I said at the start, we're here, down here, up here, down here. Right, third time lucky. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. What the f***? And then we'll bleep it. I'm getting good at this editing. So, thank you for watching. I know this video has been all over the place. Like I just said at the start then, is the emotions were literally like that. But we're home now. I have an appointment tomorrow on Wednesday. What date is it tomorrow?
15th of
April. 2025. So
all of that vlog was February.
So all that vlog was February. We're now in April,
so it's
mid-April.
Been a rough few months, basically.
Absolute
shite.
Shite, mate. Shite, mate. Really crap past few months for, obviously, me and Charlotte, but obviously all you guys, my friends, my family, Charlotte's family and friends. All of you, absolutely every single one of you have been, I cannot explain to you. I love you all so much, and like I tried saying it a few times in the video, and I did cut a lot out because a lot of it was me being quite, and Charlotte both was obviously being emotional, and I couldn't quite get all my sentences out. Is what my main message was earlier is, and I know it's a travel account, so I'm going to say it, but travel as far as you can. See the people that you want to see. Go meet new people. Fly and go see your friends wherever. Charlotte's done it a few times. Go and flown out to go see your friends and family. Just connect. Do what you want to do. And if you've got a hobby that you want to really get into and go and do, don't be afraid of what people are going to say. Like, this whole video and stuff is brand new to me, especially. Not Charlotte. Charlotte's been doing it for a bit of time. But we're going to change this account into mine and Charlotte's. Like, mine is a Sam and Charl and Sam travel account. I've changed my TikTok, which a lot of you may have seen. So like I said, it's all brand new to me, but I'm obviously at first, it's natural. I take the mick out of my friends for doing stuff.
Well, no one's taking a mick.
No, my friends have, a little. But it's just do what you want, whatever makes you smile. Do you know what? Because I never thought I'd be talking to a camera, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's so cool. Me and Charlotte have done it. So we were sat house sitting, like we said in the video. And we were literally sat just watching Charlotte's videos from when we were in Australia, just like, and it made us smile. And that's the only reason we do it. And if it inspires anyone else to do what like we're doing, to go and travel, or it just gives someone the confidence to go, I think then we've achieved, only if it's one person, then we've achieved something. So again, thank you for watching. If you don't,
I just have one final thing to say, because my channel, you've been gone. Our channel now, but I just have one thing to say. So what we believe, this appointment tomorrow is going to be a final sum up of what's going on. It is just going to be the bow on top of the God's final present.
On top of the present.
Yeah, but so far what we know is that there has been nothing found on Sam's UK scan.
Yeah, so can I sum up really quickly for them? So basically I got a letter. Those of you who've seen the TikTok video, which a lot of you have done, where I explained everything very quickly.
I'll leave a link in the description.
To our TikTok.
And
basically just saying that there was nothing that came up in my right cerebellum.
Or anywhere.
No, pineal. Yeah, anyway, but obviously the brain cyst is there, but we knew that already. That's fine. That's why I had the MRI originally. Anyway, but that's all fine. It causes no problems. I'll live a long, healthy, happy life with that. That's fine. But other than the pineal cyst, there is absolutely nothing in the right cerebellum or anywhere for that matter. I'm going to go tomorrow to go view the scan myself, to go ask the questions, because obviously you can still imagine I have quite a few questions.
With the sum up, that tomorrow when me and Sam go to this final consultation with the specialist, of the neurosurgeon specialist, we're gonna go with a load of questions and basically ask them, how come this scan, the Australia scan,
be so wrong?
There's a lesion. We can see there's arrows pointing to what we got told was the brain tumour. And I'm going to ask, how come the UK scan, how come it's disappeared now? How can it be?
But we did, just to put it in there as well, for those of you who haven't seen the other videos we made on the other social medias, is I had a CT scan done as well, which also showed nothing.
Yeah, so there's a few different things. We did get told X, Y and Z in Australia, and now X, Y and Z is now disappeared on the UK scan. So obviously it's not as simple as us just saying, right, everything's fine. We are going to...
Which I know is what we've said, because we have essentially said that.
That we are going to go into the scan and say, how come da-da-da-da can read so different to da-da-da-da-da?
Yeah. Yep.
So all I'm saying is that we are going to go tomorrow with all the questions, but after that...
this video will be uploaded.
We're going to Thailand, we're going to Indonesia, and we're going back to Oz.
The plan is, we've not actually said this, our plan now is, so Charlotte's you're gonna fly out to Asia with your mum, aren't you?
Yes.
June, July time. Not got a set date. I'm gonna be flying out in August to go meet Charlotte and the family, because her dad, brother, and brother's girlfriend is also flying out. So I'm gonna fly out and go meet them after my brother's graduation and his 21st birthday, which I was going to fly home from Australia for anyway. Obviously, I've come home a bit prematurely and it's no longer a surprise. But once that's all done, fly back out, do Asia. Maybe not do Asia properly, but we're going to see a few places.
We're going to holiday Asia.
Yeah, we're going to sprinkle. We'll sprinkle a few different places. And then back to Perth is the plan for me and Charlotte.
We're buying a camper van straight away. So if anyone watching this is selling a camper van...
Oh, if you know anyone that's selling a camper van, oh my God, please get in touch.
First week in September, we want to be in Perth buying a camper van.
Yes,
So
we're going to buy a camper van straight away, and basically, as long as we've got the money for it, hit the road straight away.
The road.
We'll stay in a hostel for 1 week, just in case we've not found a camper whilst we're in Asia. And then we will buy our camper van in that first week, and we will be on the road. So.
But for now, Sam is healthy.
I'm fit and I'm healthy.
And we're just going to enjoy being with our friends and family in the beautiful rain.
Do you know what?
It's been lovely.
It has. I was just saying to my dad, I've just been away in the Lake District with my family over the weekend. And it was absolutely cracking. In fact, you can't really tell. I know I look white as anything, but I've actually caught the sun a little bit. Tanned in England. Went out playing golf.
I look white.
Yeah. But I was going to say, so yeah, a few things that obviously I've not done. If you can tell, since the videos that you've just seen, I know that hairline's
This is
really
like an
dodgy.
hour-long video. I don't think we need to talk about your hairline.
No. A lot of
Bye, guys.
No, I'm not done. So I was going to say, a lot of you will notice in the clips that you've just seen, and now I look like I've just been pulled through a hedge backwards. I've got a friend who grew his hair out in Australia and he looked really cool.
Oh, Harry, he just wants to look like you.
So, Harry, your hair looks alright, mate.
Harry, your hair.
Alright. I look good. So I wanted to go out, but it doesn't, because my hair's so thick and whatnot, it doesn't flow back. So anyway, I'm getting it cut, I'm booking in tomorrow, and I keep it a mullet, but just
right, guys.
Not
guys. What is it?
Right, boy. That's
okay, we're going. See you later.
No. Right, that's the end of the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. No, I just put the first exit.
No, this is fine.
Okay.
It's keeping it real and raw.
Real and raw, just how Charlotte likes it.
Bye.
Well, thank you so much again.
Thanks,
we'll get you, and we'll speak to you in the next one. Ciao.